Hi, I'm Dave and welcome back to BrenTeck IT Support. Today we've got a new sponsor. We've got Meross sponsoring a mini series of the products that we see in front of us coming up. So that's going to be a nice new job for us, which is great as I bought their products in the past and was very satisfied with them. So when they reached out to me, I thought, yay, people really are appreciating the work that we do, and that knowing Meross is a good company, it'd be great to work with them. So we're very happy to do this sponsored video for them. So this is going to be the sponsored video for the Meross 5-meter LED smart strip light, which is the MSL320 Pro version. They've got a couple of other versions, and the difference is that this one has warm white and white, whereas the other ones I don't believe have the extra 2 LEDs for the warm white and white. So this is the Pro version. You can control the smart light strip with your Meross app. It works with Siri, Lady A, Baby G, SmartThings, works over Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz networks, and no hub is required for it to work, which is really nice. So you've got voice and remote control and RGB WW colors, changing LED strips for indoor use only. Most LED strips are, and this is going to be amazing. You can adjust the brightness, tone, light, choose a set of RGB colors. It supports scenes with different effects. But before we get on and open the box, I just want to tell you about us and what we do, because we also do online backups, remote support, internet security, data recovery, remote network management, on-site support and remote support as well. There'll be links for us down in the description below. But let's get on and see what's in the box. Now, first of all, we have a UK power strip, a pack which contains the lights, and so we can see here that we've got the different LEDs. You've got your multicolored, your warm white and your white LEDs there. Some wall hooks which can be sticky padded on, which are already pre-stickied, and you can screw them in the wall as well if you wish. We then have their control hub, user manual, things to know about the kit, and a instruction manual. So we'll just get on and set up the lights. We'll take out our little control pack, and this comes with a little sticky tube so you can anchor the lead to the wall. Double-sided sticky pad, so you can stick this to the wall as well. You've got your power in and your power out. Again, we've got a sticky on there. Power lead is about, it's about 1.25 meters, maybe 1.5 meters. Now, they do actually have on the LED strips themselves a cut line showing where you can cut them, and you can make it shorter if you wish. Also at the end, you can actually join another strip onto this as well, I believe, so you can make a 10-meter strip out of the 5 with the same power supply. But we'll unravel all of this so it doesn't get too hot when we turn it on and plug it in. And the back is got double-sided tape pre-applied, so you can stick that straight to the wall as well if you want. So you can have that either facing out, or you can have it facing down from the ceiling. If you have it facing out of the wall, then it's easier to get it around corners. If you're doing it from above, then you've got to be a bit more careful about getting it to go round, or you may need to find places to cut it and put angle corners in. Also, you can put it in trunking as well. That has a diffuser on, which gives it a more diffused light, and then you don't get the bright spots of individual LEDs, which is very nice to do, but also does add up the costs. We'll plug this in and have a look at how it sets up on the app. Okay, so we get our phone and we open their app, which I'll put on the screen there to be ready to install this. Now, I've already created an account. As I said, I bought some items from them in the past, but it's a standard way of just, so go to their app, go to the Google App Store, download the app, or Apple App Store, whichever network you're on, and then create account, username, password, email address, and the standard things. So we've come here. Now we need to get the beginning of our light strip, which has a little plug section on it, and there is a little arrow just on there, if you can zoom into there, and you'd line that up with the arrow that's printed on the strip and just gently line it up and push it home. Once that's in, we can go down and plug it in, and we can see that they've immediately lit up there. So we'll click the plus button, select Smart Strip, click Next. I think we saw it blink 3 times, so click Next. Sure, we have location services while using the app. And we've seen it open, so we can click Connect. Connection successful. So we will call this, we'll call it Snug Halo. Click Next. So you can actually take a photo, so you can actually identify exactly which room it is in. So that's actually nice. So I might change this later on once we've installed it in the ceiling. Now we've got some multicolored flashing lights there showing that it is done. So we click Done, and we'll click Done. And now we can see it in the app. Again, I'll try and keep this up on the screen. So we can turn it off, we can turn it on, we can come into it, we can select what color we want. So you take your color to the scroll around the wheel to where you want it. You've got your white, so you've got your cool white, going to your warm white. That is beautiful, but we like the purples. So I'm going to turn the main lights off so we can actually see how well it lights everything up. You've also got effects as well. But we quite like the steady purple. We should also be able to control it from Lady A and Baby G. So, Alexa, turn off Snug Halo.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on Snug Halo.
Okay.
Okay, Google, turn off Snug Halo.
Okay. Got it. Turning Snug Halo off.
Okay, Google, turn on Snug Halo.
Sure. Turning on.
Very, very quick response. I'm very impressed with that, and didn't have to ask either of the assistants to do a synchronization, which is really impressive. Right, I'll turn the lights off so we can see how they look in the darkness, and it's just these lights that are on. Okay, so here we have just these lights on and the TV, but I'll actually turn the TV off just so we can really focus just on the lights. And let the camera readjust. This is actually giving off a really quite nice bit of light here. You can see how much it's reflecting off of me. So that is at 100% brightness on the purple. That's 52%. Let's bring it down to, that's only 8%, still giving a nice bit of light. I'll turn the sign off because that's really causing a funny on the screen. So there we go. Now no light other than just, it's almost completely dark outside. It's still dusk, so there's a bit of light coming in from the windows, but this is mostly just the light from the LEDs, and that's at 8%. 51%, that's getting quite a lot brighter, and that's 100% brightness. That's really, you can see how it's casting shadows off of me. Yes, we have got them in a bunch, but that is showing how nice and bright they are. We'll try these on the white settings as well. That is bright, especially as a bunch like that. That is very bright, and that is a mixture of warm and white light, warm and cool white. That is 51% there. Again, still giving off a nice lot of light. And that's now down to 8% brightness. So you can really have good granular control over these lights. So let's go and fit them on the wall, and we'll show you the installation process. Before you do your install, especially if you're going to be doing it on paint or anywhere there's going to be grease, especially in the kitchen, you want to give the walls a wipe down with some sugar soap, just to allow you to get all the grease off and a better adhesion of the double-sided tape. So just quickly do that now. I'm just going to spray it on the foam, and then I'm going to spray it, rub it along here. So just rub the whole wall. Cover spray doesn't matter. And obviously take any decorations or things down, just so you don't knock them when you're doing the install. If you're going to be working on a ladder or a set of steps, if you've got a ladder, definitely make sure you've got someone footing the ladder for you for safety, and don't overreach or overstretch. Make sure underneath where you're working is clear, so if you drop something, you don't break any little knickknacks and decorations. Even before you clean the walls and clear everything, or probably best to clear everything first, but before you clean the walls and get ready to stick it on, actually measure everything first and work out the route you want it to take. The lead it comes with, for me, it's just too short, unfortunately. This is just a little niggle that we've got. I've gone and ordered an extension cable that plugs into here and then into the bottom of the unit to get it longer so this could be on the floor. We're going to have it running up the wall here. And so you can see that's not going to reach the floor, and our plugs are underneath the cupboard. So I've just got to get an extension cable of these. I'll put a link for that down below. It would be nice if this could be that little bit longer. It only needs to be like another ½ meter longer and it would reach the floor, which would be perfect. So map out how you want to lay things out first, because I was planning on having the cable come down here in the center, but we thought that's not going to look too nice. So this hides the cable as best as possible. So it won't mean it won't be an exact match going around our room, but it just hides that cable that little bit more, and it should just give a nicer finish. Now I've rolled it back up on here because you're not meant to have these powered on whilst it's rolled up to prevent overheating, but having it rolled up does make it easier just to have it going around the room, although it will add some weight. So you might want an extra pair of hands just to hold it whilst you're doing this. Now as we're sticking this up here, and again that bit's rather short, I'm going to be sticking this to the wall as well. So I'll get our little sticky pad, peel the backing off from here, and just stick this on the back here, covering up all their nice bit of information. And I'll get their cable tidy ready as well, because that will just be a nice bit of strain relief at this point as well. So we can start unrolling this, and I'll pop that down there so it stays nice and tidy. And I'll start peeling the backing off, and I'll be ready to peel. In fact, I will peel that off now and just put it just there, just so it doesn't instantly stick. I'm happy with that location, so I will stick this down first. And stick that to the wall. And I'll get the cable relief as well and put that on the plug. And now I can just start sticking this along the ceiling. Try not to push on the LEDs and resistors themselves, but just try and get between them where you can. If you have to put direct push on the LED, don't slide, just push, because you don't want to rip them off the circuit board. Now I'll get one of the hooks at the beginning of it as well. I've noticed in the pack we've actually got an extension connector as well, so you can join two together. And then we just work our way around. When you get to the corners, don't push it fully into the corner, as you need to keep at least a 3mm radius for a curve, and especially if you happen to be on a chip, just allow it to buckle slightly, don't force it into the corners. What I found best when putting this down is to use a rolling action with your finger going across all of it like this. That got a much better adhesion to the wall. But don't rub, it's literally a rolling press. So it's just roll it on and go back if you need to. Now coming up to the corner, so you want to start just pushing it into the corner, but don't force it. And you can see here that that LED is just going to be where we want to stick it down. So I'm just going to have it slightly out from the wall, just at that location, just not to put too much pressure on the contacts, and then just work my way around from here. And I just need to finish this part off. I'll just do a quick video showing how much light is coming off from the strip lights. Certainly is giving a beautiful, beautiful effect. So this is the warm white. Alexa, set snug halo to bright white.
Okay.
Alexa, set snug halo to purple.
Okay.
Incredibly fast response. I am very impressed with that and very, very pleased we've got this. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful addition to our snug. I've got the studio light on ever so slightly, just one of them just to light me up in my face, because obviously I'll just be only backlit, but they do look absolutely beautiful. So it's a shame about the length of that cable. I wish that was that extra ½ meter longer, but it's not difficult to just go online and just buy an extension cable for it. I'll put a link down below for that as well, because I think some people may want that. If it's going underneath cupboards, that cable length is perfect. And then if it's, you'd actually probably have too much cable, so I can see why they've chosen that length. But just with our ceilings, we wanted that bit more cable there. Of course, if I put an extension lead on top of the cupboard, that would have been fine, but that means just getting an extension lead and putting it there. But that's all we've got time for now. But if you did like the video, do give it a good thumbs up, a like, comment and subscribe. Also remember to hit that bell notification icon. Also, we've got our social medias down the side there as well for you guys. We do get asked quite a lot of questions now, and it's lovely interacting with everyone, and it's brilliant, brilliant to start growing our little community. It's really a pleasure talking and helping to people. If you want to help us out, we've got a link to our PayPal down below for a PayPal donation. We've got super thanks as well. You could also become a patron, and we do actually give a little bit something back to our patrons as well. We can provide internet security and backup services for some of our higher tier patrons. And all of the monies will be fed back straight back into making more videos. So we need to buy new equipment, new cameras. Although we're doing well now with our equipment, we always do want to improve our videos for you. Well, that's all we've got time for now. So that's it for now. See you again next time. Take care. Bye for now.